This segment brought to you by Heinen Brothers Ag, farmers helping farmers by offering quality aerial and ground application, fertilizer, ag chemicals, and anhydrous ammonia. Call today to protect your crop yield.
My name's Bob Weber and I'm Cow-Calf Extension Specialist here at Kansas State University. I'd like to invite producers from throughout Kansas to our 2016 Winter Ranch Management Series that'll be held at 5 locations throughout Kansas. This year's program is sure to offer information for producers from around the state on a variety of timely topics. Our locations this year include January 7th in Emporia, Kansas, January 20th in Concordia, January 21st in Lawrence, February 2nd in Alta Vista, and February 4th in Greensburg. Our speakers for this year's program hit on a number of topics. Our first speaker in the series this year is Dr. Travis O'Quinn. Travis is a new faculty member in our department, works in the area of meat science, and over the past year he's conducted a very interesting study that helps to explore the impact of branding on consumer satisfaction of beef products. So something that's a little further down the value chain than many of the topics we've had at Winter Ranch Management before, but one that I think will help our beef producers here in Kansas understand a little bit more about consumer demand and consumer satisfaction with beef products. Our second topic is on the topic of the Veterinary Feed Directive, so some new regulations that'll affect producers throughout Kansas, and primarily look at the impact of that and implementation of Veterinary Feed Directive on those producers and their access to antimicrobial products. And those presentations will be given either by Dr. Dave Redhorst or Dr. Greg Hanselcheck from the College of Veterinary Medicine here at K-State. Our third speaker will be Dr. Chris Reinhardt. Chris is a nutritionist and has a wealth of experience in mineral and vitamin nutrition of beef cattle through all phases of production. And so he'll talk about year-round mineral supplementation programs for the beef herd and have some application to both cow-calf producers as well as stocker producers throughout the state. At the Emporia location, Dr. Jamie Lynn Farney will give an update on the Sunflower Supreme Heifer program that had a very successful sale here in the last month or so down in southeast Kansas. And so she'll give an update on the program and some additional information on managing heifers pre-breeding. I'll be the last speaker at all the locations and providing an update on the use of new selection tools in beef sire selection. So over the past year or two, we've had a dramatic change in the availability and implementation of genomics technologies in the beef sector. And so we'll talk about how that influences the EPDs that producers use for selection and some real practical advice on how to adopt that technology and use it in your selection system. Of course, the last segment of the program is the ever popular town hall question and answer session. We've had great success around the state with this format where producers can bring a question of their choosing on any topic and present it to our extension specialist that'll be in attendance, and we'll give it a best shot to get that question answered. But a real interactive time that we've got planned for producers and extension specialists to interface and address those timely questions that producers might bring. To learn more about programs and locations, visit ksubeef.org. That's our beef extension webpage here at K-State, and look for the link to the Winter Ranch Management Series. At that website, you'll be able to find a statewide brochure that has all the locations and contacts for RSVPs for each individual meeting. If you know one of the specific sites you already want to go to, there's individual location flyers that have the contact information as well. Registration costs do vary just a little bit from site to site. We do ask that producers RSVP by close of business a week before each conference. That way our extensions faculty outstate have an opportunity to make sure we've got the right meal count and facility set up for each meeting.
Kansas Farm Bureau, the voice of agriculture, represents grassroots agriculture. The state's largest and most powerful farm organization stands up for its members through leadership development, agriculture education, legal defense, environmental advocacy, farm safety, and risk management. Members also enjoy money-saving benefits. To join our organization today or to learn more, go to www.kfb.org or find us on Facebook and Twitter.